I keep seeing Good Boy referenced as Courage the Cowardly Dog, the movie, and honestly, that is not a terrible comparison. It's a supernatural tale from the perspective of a fluffy pup as he watches his and his owner's life spiral into absolute madness. A mysterious evil force threatens both of their lives while his owner Todd seems none the wiser. Our good boy Indy is not only the goodest of boys, but he is as courageous as they come. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even really a fan of pet movies. I tend to just find them a bit lame, but I'll be damned if director Ben Lowenberg didn't find a way to win me over. I wasn't kidding when I said that this was from Indy's perspective. Every moment of the film from start to finish is the world through Indy's eyes. You see, hear, and experience the world similarly to how he does. Once you take that into consideration and realize that this is a horror thriller film, I'm sure you can start to put the pieces together as to why this works so perfectly. But the clever thing is that, especially early on, Indy is not even quite sure what is happening. He just knows something is lurking and something's watching them. But as the film progresses, Indy starts to clearly see and experience the creatures that want to harm him and Todd in their newly acquired haunted house. I'm not going to sit here and say that Good Boy is the perfect or best film of the year, but it does exactly what it set out to do. You're given tension, thrills, a few scares, and a very simple story that doesn't overextend or overcomplicate itself. To be completely honest, my overall score raised quite a bit higher during the end credits, simply because they decided to add a mini documentary of how they made the film and what went into it. Upon knowing that the director used his own dog with zero on-screen experience and filmed this with his wife in his own house over the course of 3 years, the whole project becomes much more impressive. Good Boy looks great, it's well shot, has a very solid score that keeps the suspense going, the performance from Indy is freaking fantastic, and Ben Lowenberg's ability to trick the viewer into reading emotion onto a dog through excellent editing and direction is truly fantastic. You can literally sense the fear on Indy's face even when the dog has never truly in any sort of danger during the filming of it. The story here is bare bones though. Get it? Like, because dogs and they like bones.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Whatever, dad joke. But the simplicity of the story completely works. Why would a dog have any idea what the heck is going on? Don't expect grand revelations of what has caused this curse or the entities haunting them. Much is left for the viewer to kind of speculate on. And I have not mentioned yet, but even though we do hear Todd speak plenty in the film, we hardly even get a good look at his face. It's an interesting choice, honestly. But it makes sense. It truly keeps the focus on Indy. Todd mostly gives context, helps the story progress, and protecting him is obviously Indy's main motivation. I really did have a great time experiencing Good Boy. Oh, and don't get this confused with the truckload of other movies with the exact same name. And definitely do not confuse this with the one from 2022. This is absolutely not a horror movie about a furry. Ugh, brother. Now, on a Criticless scale, I'm going to put this at like the low end of a most excellent. An 80% seems fair, especially with where we sit with the current rather terrible state of the media. I'm hearing folks complain a lot about slop and political drivel, the trash that keeps getting pushed out to the masses. But I keep seeing amazing original indie films. They're independent creators still doing amazing work, and Good Boy is one of those. So go see it, or at the very least support it when it hits streaming. You can't keep shouting to stop supporting films and companies that seem to hate you while not supporting the creators that don't. We need to be proactive. I do hope you enjoy this little indie film as much as I did. I realize it's a bit of a sad story, but it also really makes you appreciate man's best friend a lot more. As I put earlier, it puts some perspective back into how much they mean to us and we mean to them. But please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I would love to see more folks join in on what we're doing here at Criticless. After you finish subscribing and liking, let me know down in the comments, what did you think of Good Boy, or do you plan to check it out at some point? And lastly, visit criticless.com or download us in the Android and Apple app stores and leave your review for this or whatever else you've been watching lately. It's time to get the people's opinions out there. Let's defy the establishment and empower the people. The sooner that the industry understands what we want out of our entertainment, the sooner we will get more creative and inventive films like Good Boy. Now, Everybody, take it easy. I'll be back with another review before you know it. Take it easy. Later.